Hi guys, I have this awesome new countertop dishwasher to share with you. This is so cool. Long story short, I had this idea to remodel our kitchen, and I told my husband we don't need our dishwasher anymore. So we ripped that out so we could have more cupboard space, put a cupboard in there, and now I miss the dishwasher. So that's why I got this. I like that it has a nice convenient size, but a nice large capacity where you can do a good size amount of dishes as well. This would also be great for RV or campers. It comes with a nice, easy to follow user manual that will guide you through everything. One reason I really love it, it is energy efficient, so that is really awesome. Here is the unit itself. I'll get into that in a second, but you also have a pitcher to fill if you chose to fill it that way. You have a fruit basket right here. You have a connecting hose for an inlet hose. Here's for your main dishes, here's for your silverware, and then here's for your cups. All right. Today I will be filling it with the pitcher that goes in right on top of here. But you can connect this directly to a faucet or a water supply and then have that constant water supply. Let me show you the back here. All right, so really quick, this is the back. You have a nice long power cord. I have connected the drain hose already right there, and then this is gonna be your water inlet. I'm gonna leave that little rubber cap on because I will be filling with the pitcher, but I like the fact that you have those different ways that you could get water into the system. Now, this drain hose, you can connect it directly to a sewage pipe or into a sink, anything like that. I'm gonna be putting it into a bucket today so you can get creative with that. Let me turn it back around. All right, let me show you the inside of the dishwasher right here. You can see that nice illuminating light right there. Up there you have a paddle, and down here you have a cleaning paddle. One thing that really sets this apart is it has a built-in water softener. So if you are camping or you have hard water, you can put dishwasher softening salt in there, not table salt, just really specific dishwasher softening salt in there, and then be able to select your hardness level. You can select your hardness level by pressing the power and lock at the same time, and then you can see you can adjust. It's at hardness level 4, so you can adjust the hardness level right there. All right, but I'm going to be using water from our house. Our water is soft, so I will not be adding softening salt today. Right here is your filter. That filter is removable. You can see I did a simple twist and pull up. So if you needed to clean it out, that is your filter. And then to put back in, you align the arrows, push down, and you want to make sure that's in properly. All right, so that's the inside. You can see that nice clear screen, so you can literally watch what is being washed. And then on the front right here, you have so many different modes, which is really cool. You have standard mode, eco mode, if you wanted to save energy or for your less dirty dishes. You have speed mode, so that's like a quick wash for, again, less dirty dishes. Strong for those kind of dishes that were really more dirty. Glassware, you can wash fruit in that, and I showed you my fruit bucket right there. If you're washing fruit, you do not need to add any detergent at all. And then you have a self-clean mode, which is great. And then you have an automatic drying mode, which is also really nice, will intermittently ventilate for 72 hours. You can also do a delay start, which also sets this apart. And then this is a child lock. If you press and hold for 3 seconds when it's running, it will lock. So that child lock feature was really important to me because I have a lot of kids in the house. You also have start and pause, as well as your power button. So let's rock and roll and get started. I'm gonna start. One more thing I wanna show you. This is where you put your detergent. Again, you just put dishwasher detergent in there, not dish soap, specific dishwasher detergent in there, and you are gonna rock and roll. So when you're filling with the pitcher, you put it in up here. This will take approximately 3 pitchers. All right, look at all the dishes it held. You can get your bowls, your plates, your cups. Up here, you could use it for like teacups. I've actually, because it has that nice, powerful hot water washing, I'm gonna be washing my baby's bottles and then feel good about it getting disinfected. So I can go put that in like so, and then I can go ahead and put the detergent in there. All right, so that's where the detergent goes, and then you're ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna go ahead and close it like so. Now is the time where I can add the water. This takes 1.3 gallons or 5 liters. And again, I'm gonna be filling it with the pitcher. It takes approximately 3 pitchers. All right, I have my water in there, I have my dishes in there, I have my detergent in there. It is plugged in. I'm gonna just show you back here. I have my drain hose going into a bucket right here. It actually comes with a nice little suction cup so you can ensure it stays in place. There we go. And then I can go ahead and power on. And I am gonna do the speed mode and I can press start. And it is starting. So you can see, so it is starting to go. Here is that water indicator light. Here's that salt shortage light right there. And again, I didn't put any in. I have soft water. And then here's the time left light, the 29 minutes. And then that will go back and forth between that and the temperature. At any time, if you forgot a dish, you could go ahead and pause it and it would stop it. You can see it's giving a temperature reading right there. Again, now check out that child lock. That makes me feel good. I have kiddos at home. You press and hold for 3 seconds and then none of these buttons work. So that's really nice. I can feel confident about that. All right, you can see it started to drain. At the first time, you might notice some slightly yellow water come out. That's normal, it's safe, it's good. It comes from the food grade resin in the built-in softener, so you're good to go. Don't worry about that. All right, you can see we have 12 minutes left. I like that nice bright screen. We are getting clean. And then after it is done with the washing part, it will automatically go into the air dry mode. If you wanted to add that dry plus, you could. That is good if you are going to have dishes sit in there for a long time, where it does that intermittent ventilation for 72 hours. All right, we are coming near the end of the cycle. We have 1 minute left. All right, and you see that air dry automatically turned off. After it is done with that cycle, it'll beep for, it will do 6 beeps, and now we'll do 60 minutes of that air dry. All right, there are 8 minutes left in the dry cycle right there. You can see they're looking sparkling clean. I can't wait to open it up. All right, so it has finished with the drying cycle. Let's open it up and check it out. Looking good. Silverwares and plates and cups, everything is dry and clean. So easy to use. So if you're looking for an awesome countertop dishwasher, definitely check this one out. It did the job, easy to use, love it.